Hello and welcome to the Diplomacy After Hours League session number 2. I am your host, Harley, and I will be going through everything through each turn in the order that it was received by me. Now, this is what I would rather refer to as the Spring of Holding, because out of all the hold actions that happened, I would have only figured one of them happening. Without further ado, let's turn our attention to France. They were the first ones to submit their orders. We have the army in Paris is going to Picardy. The army in Marseille is going to Spain. And the fleet in Brest was not issued any orders, so they will be holding. Our next country to submit orders is going to be the Russian Bear. The fleet in St. Petersburg will be going into the Gulf of Bothnia. The fleet in Sevastopol will be going directly into Romania, as of course they are connected by land right there, so it is an adjacent space. That works out just fine. We have the army in Moscow is going to Ukraine, and the army in Warsaw will be going to Galicia. Next up on the list, we have Germany. Also fairly quick on the uptake, as they will be bringing their army here in Berlin to Kiel, which of course, if that fleet does not move, which it will be, would displace that army, sending it right back to Berlin, but that's not going to be a problem. We have the army in Munich going to Tyrolia. Looks like we got a bit of understanding here surrounding Austria there. And the fleet in Germany, the fleet in Kiel, will be going to Denmark. Next, we have England. The army in Liverpool is going to Wales. The fleet in London will be going into the English Channel. And the fleet in Edinburgh will be going into the North Sea. Next up, we have Italy. Italy has chosen the move of the army in Venice, supporting the army in Rome. So we'll do that to show support to which country, or which province rather. The army in Rome is supporting the army in Venice. So we're just going to do that. And the fleet in Naples is going to the Ionian Sea. And next we have Austria. The fleet in Trieste is going to hold. The army in Budapest is going to Serbia. And the army in Vienna is going to Budapest. Last, we have Turkey. What we have here is the army in Constantinople going to Bulgaria. The army in Smyrna is going to Constantinople, and the fleet in Ankara is going to hold. These are our moves for the spring of 1901. Now, Wednesday, you have a nice free day of extra diplomacy, as there are no retreats currently on the board. And I do want to let you know the next phase, which will be the fall of O2, will be starting on Thursday at midnight, 12 a.m., and will be ending Friday, 11:59 p.m. And after that, then of course Saturday will be any possible retreats from that, as well as I'm going to move this little guy here to the coast, the man in the boat. On Sunday, we will be taking any orders for what units get built where. Once again, that was the spring of 1901. Thank you. Happy stabbing.